This is just a video basically talking about the chart of gold against the Great British Pound. This is actually the weekly chart for an ounce of gold valued in pounds, and as you can see it's in the high 700s per ounce at the moment. So what I've done is I've drawn in this trend line, and gold has adhered to it. It's been above it and below it. It's back tested it a few times, and we've had this huge up movement. That is a huge move in a market that has been, there's been fluctuations, but it's been relatively stable, I would say. I would also say that this is a bull market because the chart starts in the left-hand side of the screen and works its way to the right upwards. So this is a bull market that we're in. However, would I be buying gold now? So for economic analysis, basically the reason why gold has gone up so much is partly due to obviously an element of speculation, but also the growth in Asia. We all know about that. We all know about the Chinese growth. In the banking system in China, there's actually products now that are gold related. So instead of putting money into an ISA that you might do in the UK, there's actually products for gold investment. So they might have £200 worth of savings that actually their bank gives them as gold. I know in Turkey you can actually go to normal ATM machines and you can actually, instead of getting money out, you can get gold. So there is a lot of buying in these markets. So the other thing that's noteworthy is in the West, the interest rates are negative when adjusted for inflation. So when you're talking about US bonds and Euro bonds, also in the UK as well, the interest is actually below inflation, so the real rate is negative, and that is another reason why people dive into gold and other assets. And this is why we're seeing the stock market at all-time highs as well. So considering gold it doesn't have a yield, it doesn't have a dividend or anything like that, obviously, so you have to make sure you're paying the right price. And would I want to pay and buy gold at the moment? Probably not. I'd want to see it nearer that trend line that I've drawn in. And you'll probably, by the time we get to it, probably be between £600 and £700 per ounce. So I think the last decade has been a perfect environment for gold prices to go upwards with the negative interest rates and also the demand shock from Asia. So I wouldn't want to buy when everyone else is buying, and Asia is buying, and they're buying big. So I don't want to be buying when they're buying. I want to be buying when they're selling, when the price is much lower. So I wouldn't recommend buying gold at this point. But if you want to have some gold in your portfolio, nothing wrong with that. I just wouldn't go too heavy in it.